Hey everyone, I want to talk for a minute today about two things. I want to talk a little bit about the Holy Bible, and I want to talk a little bit about masks. It seems like we're still in a moment in this country when even the idea of wearing masks is somehow controversial. I was walking into a store in Kensington last week, and someone came storming out. They were not wearing a mask, and they were shouting. I think they'd been kicked out of the store. And what this woman said, she just shouted out, she said, "You're all being bamboozled." And it seems like for some people this reluctance to wear a mask is actually rooted in religion. It's rooted in maybe a sense that wearing a mask makes you weak in some way or doesn't demonstrate that you're relying on God or somehow lessens your faith. And I just wanted to turn to our scriptures and offer an alternate point of view about this topic. When I think about wearing a mask, I think about this metaphor that Paul uses all the time in the New Testament of putting on Christ. He says that if you're a Christian, you're putting on this extra layer that is Jesus. In Galatians 3:27, he says, "For as many of you who are baptized into Christ have put on Christ." He says in Colossians chapter 3, "You have put on your new self." He says in Romans chapter 13, "Put on the Lord Jesus Christ." So what does a mask have to do with putting on Jesus? Well, we know at the beginning of Jesus' ministry, in Luke chapter 4, he tells everyone why he's here. He says, "I'm here to proclaim good news to the poor, to release the captives, to help people who are oppressed." So when we put on a mask, we are doing this little thing each and every day, which ensures that we're being as safe as we can around people, especially those people who might be immunocompromised or might have pre-existing conditions. So next time you feel a little lazy or a little reluctant to put on this thing before you go out into the world, just remember Paul's words to put on Jesus. And when you're putting on a mask, you are doing your part to keep other people, especially the weakest and most vulnerable around us, safe. May it be so.